From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Definitely the kind of day you really want to sleep in on, if only this was a Saturday or Sunday, right? We had that kind of widespread shower mass moving east with time here. It's moved out most of the Tennessee Valley now. We're kind of left with this overcast, kind of cool weather for today. If we take a look at some conditions across the area, you'll see what I'm talking about. Here in Lawrenceburg, it's 66 degrees at the moment with a dew point of 63. You see those are pretty close, so there is some humidity still out there. Thankfully, though, it's not June, it's October, so we're just left with some cool conditions and overcast skies out there at the moment. Wind out of the north-northwest at about 5 to 10 miles an hour. A little gusty out there at times as that front passes through, but I think we can manage just fine. Much of the same over down there in the Shoals. We're really not seeing too much variation behind the front. 69 degrees here in the Shoals at the moment. Wind still staying out of the north there at about 5 miles an hour. Humidity 82% there at the moment. So let's take a look at the futurecast next 24 hours, see what we have in store as this moves through. Wind stays out of the north and northwest. We're probably going to keep that wind at about 5 to 10 miles an hour, maybe gusting to 15 at times. Cooling off pretty dramatically tonight. Check this out. Now, as we really settle into the overnight hours, we're probably going to see some lower 40s. Would it shock me to see a 40, maybe even an upper 30 in some of the cooler spots? I'll be honest with you. Really wouldn't shock me. I really do mean that. But I do think most of us will stay very firmly in the 40s. It's going to be pretty chilly tonight, that's for certain, as we head into tomorrow. Warming back up, not really too much to be honest with you. We're going to be in the lower 60s and mid 60s for our day tomorrow. But clear skies all across the board. A little bit windy out there, still 5 to 10 miles an hour out of the north. You might want to bring kind of a jacket or a coat or something tomorrow because we're not really looking at anything particularly high. It's really nice sweater weather out there. Temperatures consistently in the lower to mid 60s across southern middle Tennessee. We'll call it 64 for a day tomorrow in Lawrenceburg, 65 up there in Columbia. Warmest temperature on the map right now, Savannah out there at 67 degrees at the moment for your high as we head into our Saturday. Much of the same in northwestern Alabama, maybe a couple degrees warmer. We'll call it consistent upper 60s, 67 in Florence, 64 up there in Waterloo. Coolest temperature on the map at the moment. Same for Phil Campbell and Ava down there in Morgan County in Alabama. So nice sweater weather, great jacket weather. If you want to go out and do something, I'll be honest with you, it's the kind of day that I would do it. We are warming back up though in the big picture. I will tell you that much. Next couple days looking fantastic. Like I said, let's keep an eye on the lows here over the next several nights. Looks like we're getting down really pretty low. Going to get chilly out there. But yeah, we're warming up pretty noticeably as we head towards the first and middle half of the work week in the big picture. And then I think we actually get back to about average over the next 2 weeks or so. So I do think there's a little bit of a trend away from these cooler temperatures, at least temporarily, as we head towards midweek here. However, again, there's another catch here. Check this out. We're getting some rain chances starting to come in by the end of the week. That might be another frontal passage. That's setting the stage for cooler weather once again next weekend. So I think we're really starting to see the last burps of this kind of warmer weather, so to speak. And notice then, even in the midweek, we're still talking about 70. So all in all, we have some really nice weather to look forward to as we head into the first and second week of October.